Welcome to Get Your FRQ On. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to take elements in a list and perform a simple one-variable statistical analysis on that list. So if I go to Stat, which on this calculator is over here, and I go to Edit, I have my list L1, and so that represents the data that I want to do this analysis on. So I'm going to exit out of here, go to Stat, and then now I'm going to move over to Calc. And there's a bunch of different options here: one variable statistics, two variable median, linear regression, quadratic regression, cubic regression, quartic regression, and there's just a whole bunch of different things that you can do here. Tons of different stuff. Not going to cover that in this video. This video would be way too long if I did that. But what I want to do is I want to go to one variable stats, click enter. The stats that I want to do this analysis on are in L1. If I had a frequency list, which would just be a second list that corresponds to L1 and just tells me how often the different elements in L1 occur in the data set, I could set that here. I don't have that here, so I'm not going to use that. And then when I'm ready to calculate, I'm just going to move the cursor down to calculate, click enter, and I get my one variable statistics. The ones that I'm most interested in would be the average. The average is 5.366, so that's the first one, this little X bar. This is the sum of the values of all the X's. This is the sum of their squares. These two would be the sample average? No, not sample. Standard deviation for the sample and the standard deviation for the population. This right here tells me how many elements are in that list. It's 6. I already knew that. But the ones that are probably the most interesting for a high school student would be the minimum value, the maximum value, the median value. And then also it finds the first quartile and the third quartile. Keep in mind the second quartile is just the median. So I can get a really quick one variable statistical analysis on a set of data pretty quickly by knowing how to access it.